What's up? It's your boy Mean Joe Green, aka Prince of the Ghetto. Y'all, I want to do another rap chronicle today. And the particular rapper I want to talk about this time is no other than that boy, Playa Fly. Memphis own Playa Fly. I think Playa Fly is the most underrated rapper ever in history in the dirty South. And a lot of people slept on him. Probably because he was independent. You know, if you listen to a lot of Fly songs, man, Fly pulled a lot of long 3 verses on a song. 16 bars, 3 verses, and killing them. Because he wrote his music. You know, a lot of music these days only a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And you had the hook, they just say a few words and that's it. But Fly, when he dropped this album, he dropped full course meals, 3 verses, 16 bars, songs 5 minutes to 6 minutes long. And he did it by himself, man. So I want to give a shout out to that boy Playa Fly, and he was like a poet. When he did his music, you could picture yourself there. You know, it wasn't no freestyle where he just all off the wall talking crazy and rhyming and making it sound good. No. He put you in that headspace, you following along, and he put you in the story, like, damn. And he talked that talk. No lie, Playa Fly is one of those rappers, man, he stood out from other rappers. The boy was cold, he can go. And a lot of the people that was around him at that time, a lot of people that had signed big deals, they knew they couldn't fuck with no Playa Fly, not on that mic. If Playa Fly get the writing, and he write his hit down, he finna kill it. And a lot of people knew that. Even beat maker from Atlanta, Zaytoven, he said Playa Fly one of them ones, man. And he is. If y'all would take the time to go back and check out some of those older Playa Fly albums, like the Fly 2Ks and the Nobody Needs Nobody, all those, the older tracks from like 95, 96 when he first started, his first 3 albums. The boy was out the chain, man. The nappy hair, gold teeth. I'm talking about, man, that boy there was talking. I'm talking about speeding. Like a poem, but he made music out of it. And a lot of rappers didn't do it the way how he did it. That's why when you hear of a Playa Fly or you hear his music, he stood out. And I'm going to tell you something, a lot of people tried to copy his style too. But they couldn't do it like how he did it. It was just in him, man. And one thing about Playa Fly, that boy don't give a fuck. That boy tell you he hitting that blow, he hitting that bag. He on that powder. Got a song called Blow. You know, maybe that probably would have been the reason why he didn't go far as he should. But man, Playa Fly, he should have blew up like a T.I. I would go far to say that Playa Fly is the T.I. of Memphis. The boy supposed to got signed, went major, and blew up big. But I think, the truth be told, how he talked, I saw a couple of his interviews. I don't think he really cared about the talent of blowing up like that. And that's how I am. He just wanted the money. That's how I am. I don't want the talent or none of that come with it neither. Just give me the money. Just give me the millions and I'm good. Let me live my life. I sit behind the scenes all day 24/7 as long as I got my money. But if I got to get out here, I got to move and shake hands and meet different people. I mean, I got to do that at times to get your paper, you know. But if I had it my way, man, I don't give a damn about no fame. Straight up, man, just let me get the money. But yeah, Playa Fly, man, on the music, he was a one-man show. If you go back and listen to his song, you know, he had his group with him, Minute Maid. They was on a few cuts as he, you know, on the later albums. But in his early albums, that boy was solo dolo rocking it. And his music still going in today. He's still doing shows today because he made art, really. If you go back and listen to the Nobody Needs Nobody, Awaken Shaking, with his daddy Bill Chill that was singing on a lot of those hooks, man, them classics. I truly believe that music would last for more years to come. And them songs came out like in the 90s, the mid 90s. And me and my brother, all up, we caught on and started playing him like in the early 2000s. So that tells you that how his music still relevant to these days. The boy was cold, man. You listen to him, it's like art, man. In God we trust. Fly to this game till I bust. Till my body bites the dust. I ain't trying to give this up. I'm gonna ball, I'm gonna fall up. Pun God Fly gonna call. It don't matter what's the cause. And please, I telling this to y'all, in God we trust. The boy had meaning in his music. The boy was on another level with that music. He was solo. I don't know if he was independent or whatever. But the music reached us, and I used to bump the hell out of it. You know what I'm talking about? But he did start, I'm not sure if he started with 3 6 Mafia, the rap group 3 6 Mafia, but I know on 3 6 Mafia, first album, that Mystic Styles, Playa Fly was on a few of those songs. And then somewhere, you know, after that, Playa Fly and 3 6 Mafia, they began to beef. And, you know, Playa Fly had the dish, you know, 666 bitches, you know. If y'all know, I know them Memphis boys, they know about that, you know. We knew about it too, but Playa Fly, you know, dissed him. But, you know, DJ Paul, you know, told him he the king of Memphis. Because DJ 3 6 Mafia had blew up. But see, Playa Fly, he kept it in-house, you know. He just was independent. He kept it in-house, and then he ended up catching the case, and he had to go do some time. And I think that would slow his career down for him blowing up big time. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe Playa Fly wouldn't have got locked up and he would have been still free and kept going. Who knows, man, what decisions he would have made or what record deal he would have signed so they can put him on the big stage and people, you know, be like, damn, who the hell this nigga is? Because that's all they was going to say. The way how he talking that music, I don't really hear too many people talking like that in music no more. You know, his partner Gangsta Black, he talked that talk too. You know, his partner Gangsta Black was on a bunch of those hits that he had also. A lot of them Playa Fly hits, you know, like the Nobody Needs Nobody. Still Getting It On. You know, the ones with Bill Chill, his dad was singing on, man, Talented. And, you know, I just see a lot of people, you know, they don't really talk about Playa Fly like that. When Playa Fly was that nigga, his name speak for itself. Playa Fly. That nigga will fly, man. That nigga will fly on the mic. You know? And I just want to get on here and, you know, give Playa Fly his flowers, man. Shout that boy out, man. Because that boy, man, he talked the talk. When I was rapping, I was like, damn, looking up to how he was talking and, you know, wanted to come with substance as well. You know, you got to put pen to paper. That's how I am. If I do a rap song, I want to write it. I don't want to flow it, because when you flow it, you really just talking out your head. When you write it, you could put what you really want to say down and make an understanding. Like you can make a movie out your song. You know, you can make it like a poem and people hear it. We're going to resonate. It'll hit you. It'll hit your soul like a Tupac song, man. And make people feel it. And understand, like, wow, this nigga here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need more of that. If you want to stay relevant years later. Because right now, Playa Fly, you still listen to his song. His songs are still relevant, man. He was talented, you know, and he did it solo dolo. Carried it, I'm talking about did it on his own. Walked, put M-Town on his back. Walk with that bitch, talking that talk on them songs, man. You know, I just got through bumping a lot of Playa Fly songs. Playa Fly is still in my rotation. You know? And that just, you know, that just come because he got timeless music, classics. Which a lot of these new artists these days will not have 20 years from now. You know, you got to put pen to paper. You got to make a statement out your music, man. So somebody can feel like the same thing going on to this day. People going through whatever they going through, and then you got a song that relate to what they going to, and then it's on the beat and they feeling it. They gonna keep playing it because people gonna feel that way. They might not feel that way all the time, but when they do feel that way and they hear that song, they gonna be like, yeah, that's it. Play that, bump that. And they gonna get something out of it. And that's what Playa Fly was, man. Playa Fly had them songs you got to listen. You know, a lot of these youngsters, they probably listen to it and be like, man, I can't, because they can't really comprehend no more. Like I said, they dumb down, you know what I'm saying? But if you in our age, if you in the 30s and, you know, or if you still got an ear for music, you'll understand where I'm coming from. And if you listen to Playa Fly, you'll be like, damn, who this nigga is? This nigga here, hell yeah. He didn't really do much features with people. He was just in-house. He just did his thing solo. That's why I give that nigga his respect, man, and I give him his flowers. Shout out to that boy Playa motherfucking Fly, man. I'm giving you your flowers from Mean Green, man, because I bumped you. I grew up bumping you, and I'm still bumping you. And the nigga music, I don't think it gonna die, man. In my opinion. So yeah, man, I just wanted to, you know, give Playa Fly his flowers, man, and I wouldn't mind if he come out with another album, cause you know he started fucking with Zaytoven. He got a King of All Kings album. That bitch was bumping on them Zaytoven beats. I still bump that. Y'all need to go check that one out. That boy, that just is in him. If he was to write right now and do another album and write on it, that bitch gonna go. He gonna say something in his music. And I wish be the first to tune in to see what he talking about, because I know he talking. You know? So once again, shout out to Playa Fly, man. I wanted to give him his flowers on here, man. Y'all go check the boy out, man. Got the boy with cold on the mic. Talking and spitting, rhyming, it was cold. It's like art. And you know, if a real hip hop head, you gonna feel it. But if you're not, you know, it probably go over your head. But shout out to Playa Fly, man. I just wanted to throw that out there. And that's what it is, man. If you made it this far in the video, like the video, man. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Because I always say this, I'm coming back with more flavor. And it's gonna be always good to me. And it could be good for you too. It's your boy, Mean Joe Green. Love. I'm about.